Jim Carey is making news on his Twitter account because that's what celebrities do. They make news on their Twitter account.
Well, why aren't we making news on our Twitter account?
I don't know. Say something controversial on there.
Oh, should I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So Jim
I'm
Carey.
going to auto-tune my Twitter. Can I do that? Is that possible?
The whole auto-tune.
I tweeted it out. Sorry.
We should have an auto-tune button on your sound effects machine.
Oh, we got to do something because this isn't cutting it. But anyway, go ahead.
Okay, so he gave commentary about Tiger Woods and Elin and their whole cheating fiasco. This is what he first says about Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods owes nothing to anyone but himself. To please his father, he gave up his childhood and his freedom in the world. That's enough.
All right, Jim, bring it down.
Yes.
Bring it down, okay?
Oh, that poor Tiger, poor man. I'm
Yeah.
sure he's a tortured soul.
To please his father, he became a grotesquely rich man.
Right.
A multi-millionaire, one of the best-known people in the world, and then got to have sex with apparently 827 girls just while he was married. Okay. He did that to please his father when he was young. What more do you want from this guy? All right, but Jim Carrey's just getting warmed up.
Yes.
He also has words for Tiger's wife.
Yes, then he talks about Elin. This is what he says. No wife is blind enough to miss that much infidelity. Elin had to be a willing participant on the ride for whatever reason, kids, lifestyle.
Oh, willing participant. Oh, we got a Twitter controversy. Okay. All right, that seems kind of harsh. What do you think?
That does. I don't think that it's an outrageous statement. I think that there could be truth behind that.
A little controversy from the Casper.
Look, that's something that RJ Eskow said when he was on our show, and I was like, yeah, I mean, how could you not know? She had to at least have a clue about it, okay?
Yeah. Now, having said that, if turns out your boyfriend or husband cheats on you, right, and then somebody comes and says, yeah, you were a willing participant, how angry would you be?
I'd be angry if I wasn't a willing participant. But if I was a willing participant, then fuck, I got caught. That kind of sucks. I mean, I don't know.
Well, I think it's pretty harsh, right? And everybody tells sweet little lies to themselves. You know, like I talked a lot about Elaine Chao and Mitch McConnell in the first 2 hours of the show today, right? And they collect all this money for their campaigns and for their family, etc. And then they take actions which lead to people dying in coal mines, etc. Now, how do they live with themselves? They don't think, I killed coal miners. Yes. But I got paid $200,000 by the Heritage Foundation. That's awesome. No, they tell themselves sweet little lies, right? It's perfectly normal. And they say, oh, no, I'm making the country more efficient. I'm creating more jobs, blah, 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 right? And so I'm sure Elin told herself sweet little lies. No, he's out playing golf. He's doing this. He's doing that. And since he's a golfer, and he's away a lot, it's pretty believable. I mean, how do you know while he's at Pebble Beach that he's hitting every Perkins waitress, in the 3 Mile area? It's hard to know sometimes. So, I think it's too harsh to blame the wife. Way too harsh.
I don't think that he's blaming her. I don't see that as blame.
Yeah, I mean, he's saying, not that she had it coming, that's too harsh, but that she must have known. And I think that's too much of an assumption. That's
why? It's okay. It'd be just as much of an assumption because when this broke, we all said, "Oh, wow, really? You mean one of the most recognizable athletes in the world? We didn't know he was cheating. How come she doesn't have a brain either? How come she can have that knowledge that we have, and we're not even living with the guy?"
No, but think about this, JR. I hear you, but look, you have to have some degree of trust in a relationship, otherwise it's not going to work. You can't be up the guy's ass, right? So if I was married to him, which would be a funny scenario, I'd be thinking every time he's away, is he cheating on me? But that can drive you crazy, right? And so at some point you got to let it go and hope he's not. That's why, I'm sympathetic.
That's how you become a willing participant. Because you go, well, I know the nature of a professional athlete. Even though it's golf, even though it's different type of, cloud over it. It's a white cloud over it. But then you'll still be like, maybe not. And it's not an egregious thing, a horrible thing to do, but you know the lifestyle.
No, I hear you, JR, but then your conclusion becomes the same as always, which is don't get married, right? I mean, don't get married to a star athlete. He will, 98% chance of cheating on you.
Or maybe some people can marry a star athlete, and then these women are just like, I'm okay with it. You should go into it being ready to be in an open relationship. Those are the type of people they need to marry. That's
Like
all.
Monique. Monique would be the right woman for Tiger Woods.
Well, in some ways. But I don't think Tiger's taste in women runs into what Monique's got going on. I'm just saying. I mean,